Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for October 3rd through the 9th. This is for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. You might stumble upon this video after the time frame I mentioned. That's just fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. But I am labeling it as October 3rd through the 9th. We're finally out of Mercury retrograde. We're going to see what messages are coming up here for the Aquarius collective. So without further ado, my friends and my dears, let's see what's coming up for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. Move you all just a little bit closer. The first card we have coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Knight of Cups. This could be dealing with a water sign person. So water sign would be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. If you have water sign placements, there could be like a revival in those areas of your life, or you may be focusing on those houses or those areas of your life, not just in a sense of self-improvement, but it might actually be bringing you joy or feeling like a breath of fresh air to you. Now, I know a lot of people are used to watching tarot for love and romance, and unfortunately, over the years, our poor little Knight of Cups has gotten a bad rap of being like a Don Juan or a Casanova or some kind of a player. And that can be the case sometimes, not every single time, but sometimes it can be. If you're new to my channel, in the weekly forecast, I try to focus on everything other than love. And once a month, I do a love reading. The love readings for October are linked in the description. But the Knight of Cups, outside of love and romance, is the pursuit of the things that make the heart smile. It's adventure. It's excitement, right? It's like kind of like going on this quest and experiencing life and experiencing the world. In a sense of romance, okay? Romance not only in the sense of like romantic love, but like your senses begin to awaken. You begin to appreciate scents and colors and textures and feelings and flavors. And so some of you Aquarius are beginning to feel that. You're like, wow, I never realized how much I enjoyed biting into an apple. I never realized how beautiful those traffic lights are on the bus ride home. I never realized how beautiful and how inspiring those little flowers are that are pushing through and growing out of the cracks in the sidewalk. You're beginning to see beauty all around you. Your senses are awakening. You're grounding yourself. And I have said this in previous readings. This is something I see a lot when people are getting unblocked financially. And so some of you may be getting unblocked financially as you're opening up and you're coming into your senses and experiencing the physical world. But I feel this is in terms of your manifestation, whatever it might be. For some of you, it could be money. Some of you, it could be love. Some of you, it could be, just friends and not being around a bunch of terrible, lousy people all the time. But some of you Aquarius have felt very blocked in manifesting. And I feel like there's this unblock that's happening in the manifesting. And the first part of it is all of a sudden your senses are alert and awakened. And you're just feeling and seeing and experiencing the physical world in a completely different way. And this is the first step of your manifestations. The next card that's coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Queen of Cups. We got all kinds of water energy here. So Aquarius, we have water coming in back to back. Yes, it could be dealing with a water sign person. But I feel like water coming in back to back is telling us you're coming into your heart space. Whatever is happening right now, you're being brought into your heart space. I feel this is especially true for those of you Aquarius who have been really, really, really focusing a lot on like root chakra work. Like you're like, when you heard me talk about manifestation, maybe you got really excited. You got really excited hearing about this manifestation. You're like, oh my gosh, yes, I've been doing all kinds of root chakra stuff. And you might have the root chakra stuff down pat. You may have done a really good job. But some of you maybe are still a little bit blocked in the heart chakra, because we can't really manifest if the heart chakra is not open. And so I feel like your angels and guides are bringing you into your heart space. They're bringing you into your emotions, um, and your feelings, and experiencing having feelings around your experiences. For some of you, it's going to feel like awe, like seeing beauty everywhere, feeling inspired, a sense of like, being passionate about life, or having certain things that all of a sudden you're feeling passionate about. We can't manifest without emotion. And so some of you are like, gosh, like, where am I blocked? What do I have to do? I love myself. I believe in myself. I'm doing all this root chakra stuff. And your angels and guides are like, we got you. We're helping you. We're bringing you into the heart space. We're bringing you into the realm of emotion and helping you to feel safe about that. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Sun card. And the Sun card is a major arcana card. So there's definitely an element of love and romance in this reading. As I said, in the weekly forecasts, I try to focus on everything other than love, but sometimes it comes up. And the Sun card is seen as a true love card. This can also be like reaching your dreams and aspirations, like being seen, making a name for yourself, being successful, maybe even like, I don't know if famous is the right word, but well known, right? Like maybe some of you are stepping into the realm of becoming a public figure, or some kind of well-known person, or some type of celebrity. There could be that aspect to it. But the Sun card is also true love, playfulness, inner child, freedom. Okay, could even sometimes be connected to travel here. So, whatever your dreams and aspirations are, you're coming into them and you're manifesting them. Like the Sun card here is success. It's very victorious. It's like we're meeting the mark and we're happy and we're joyous. The thing that I love about the Sun card is, for me, it's like it's love, but it's the opposite of codependent love. It's very trusting, secure, stable, faithful love, where both people are truly loved for who they are. There's no like trying to edit yourself, or water yourself down, or like filter yourself in some way. This person isn't trying to change you. You're not trying to change them. It's just the sense of really being able to be who you are, and celebrated and appreciated for who you are. Okay, and so I feel Aquarius. Some of you maybe um, are feeling with these energies coming together, these cards coming together, even like I finally get to be who I really am. Maybe for a long time you haven't been who you are. You've been fitting in, or you've been, doing what you've been conditioned to do, but you're realizing this isn't me. I don't like this. And so there's coming into doing things that actually bring you joy, instead of doing what is common or what everybody else is doing, right? Like, oh, we're all going to go grab drinks after work, right? And maybe you've been doing that as a way to socialize and build networking connections. And you're like, wait a minute, I don't even like drinking. I don't even like being in the restaurant, or like in the bar, like around all the people. Like, I'd rather be doing something else. And so some of you are beginning to spend your time in socializing and networking in different ways. I'm just giving an example. But you might be making changes to your routine, to your habits, uh, the way you go about doing things, and in a way that are actually bringing you joy, instead of like what you've been doing just because you're like, oh, well, I'm game. I'll just go along with what everybody's doing, and, try to meet people, right? I'm going to go to where the people are. And you're like, wait a minute. There's different types of people. There's different places. I'm going to go check out some other scene. I'm going to go check out another scene. So there could also be like coming out of your current circle, which is interesting. Because your next card is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, my darlings, is not always a very happy card. Let me move this light so that we don't have this glare. Five of Swords can be the burning of bridges. It could also be telling us to choose our battles wisely at this time. And typically, those of you who watch my readings, you may have heard me talk about this card like somebody's trying to trigger you. And that's one of the elements of this card. But interestingly enough, I'm not getting that vibe from the Five of Swords. The vibe I'm getting this week in the Aquarius reading from the Five of Swords, I feel like you're the one here in the front. Like you're the one right now who has the power and the ability to just absolutely um knock somebody down, or just absolutely positively shut them up and make them look really stupid even. Like it's really intense. So as you're coming into your joy and your happiness, there could be someone who's being critical of it. There could be someone who's raining on your parade. There could be someone who's saying something to you like, well, I can't see you doing that, or I don't know if that's really you. And that might be what's triggering you. And you may just really want to go off on this person. I'm just going to say this. Before you do it, be sure that it's what you want to do, because I do feel this will lead to like a scorched earth situation, in the sense that this friendship or this relationship is never going to be the same again. If you really unleash on this person the way you're wanting to unleash on them, this is it. It's going to be done, right? And some of you might say, ooh, bring me the matches, I'm ready. Some of you are like saying, I have a feeling, I know who it is, and oh my God, yes, I'm happy to burn that bridge. Other ones of you, I would just say think before you pop off, because it will be a permanent ending to a relationship or friendship or partnership or whatever it may be. Especially if you're living with this person, it might be to the point where if they're staying at your place, they may move out. And if you need that, they may do it quickly. And if you need them financially, then you better have something else in place before you pop off on them, so that when they do go, you're not going to be missing that financial contribution. Or what was I going to say here? I feel like if this is a coworker, even if this is occurring outside of work, like it's happening on a lunch break, or it's happening on the weekend when you guys aren't even at work, you're doing something socially, I do feel that this coworker would make a big stink about it, and like go to HR and be like, "Oh, Aquarius, I'm not comfortable around Aquarius anymore. They said this, they did that. Like I feel so attacked, or whatever it might be." So, like I said, if you're really gonna go off on this person, make sure that it's worth any repercussions that might be coming out of it. Otherwise, maybe you want to burn the bridge quietly, and you just make a mental note, and you're like, okay, I'm done with this person. I'm not sharing stuff with them anymore because they want to be negative all the time. I'm not telling them what's going on anymore because they want to criticize and they want to critique and they want to be like, oh, I can't see you doing that. That's not you. I don't see you. So just, maybe you want to go cutting them off in a different way, so that there's not a repercussion against you. So just think about that. That's all I'm gonna say. But at the end of the day, Aquarius, you get to decide who you are and what makes you happy, and you get to do what makes you happy, and you get to do the things that are aligned with who you are. So this is really positive. I'm excited for you guys coming into this energy. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign and rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. There's a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. At the time that I'm recording this, I do have a sale that I'm doing on the 60-minute and 30-minute recorded videos. Usually I'm gonna cough again. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Usually the 60-minute videos I do for $150. Right now during the sale they're $111. And the 30-minute videos I usually do for $65. Right now they're at $44. So do check those out if you and also if you check out the scheduling page, you'll see other readings. And I have ones that are more cost effective or more inexpensive. You can see the available options and you can choose whatever you think might be best for you if you want a private reading. I hope you guys will come back tomorrow and check out the daily message, the card of the day. But if not, I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead, and I hope you'll come back and check out next week's forecast. Take care and be well, my darlings.